Hey everybody, how's it going? It is Max with BuzzTox here, and I'm back with a surprise video. I did not think I was going to be recording today, and I did not think I was going to be reporting on the Jon Snow series for Game of Thrones has been confirmed by George R.R. Martin on his blog post. Now this is insane news, especially since I made this big video about the Jon Snow spinoff a couple of days ago, and I did not expect it to be confirmed this quickly. To be honest, I was more leaning on the side of it being rumor. And overall, I think some people have trepidation, some people are not as excited or really aren't looking forward to it at all. But in terms of me, I think I'm as excited as anyone could possibly be. Jon Snow is my absolute favorite character, and I think he is due for a return. And what I find so funny about this story was the reason this spinoff is happening is because of Kit Harington himself. There are reports after Game of Thrones ended that Kit Harington literally slipped into a depression. He had a very hard time, and he also has been a little open about not liking the finale to his character. So naturally, what does he do? He comes up with a spin-off idea for Jon Snow. HBO seemed to like it. They got new showrunners that have not been announced yet, and George R.R. Martin is now announcing it on his blog post, as well as possibly adding his insights to the Jon Snow character. And what's cool about this is new to everybody, including George R.R. Martin. If you want the deep dive on what I think is going to happen to Jon Snow, or what could happen in this new Snow series, check out the video I released a couple days ago. But in this one, I'll give you a quick summary of what I think could happen. For starters, I think this show is very interesting because we have the House of the Dragon coming out this year. And that focuses in on House Targaryen being at its absolute peak, and we watch it slowly crumble. And I love the idea of a Jon Snow show because it is complete opposite. It is House Targaryen at its weakest, when there's only one member of their bloodline left. And he doesn't even identify as a Targaryen, not even as a Stark, just as a Snow. In terms of plot points, I always had a vision on who I saw Jon Snow as. Jon Snow to me is the character of perspective. He is the bridge that brings two people together. Ice and fire, life and death, wildling and night's watch. If you watch Jon Snow's story arc from the beginning, it is learning about the other guy, understanding where they come from, sympathizing with them, and rallying them to his team. I think he was supposed to be the guy to kill the Night King, but the showrunners butchered that. But this show makes me excited because there's more value to Jon Snow outside of the Game of Thrones series. And while Jon Snow was the main character for Game of Thrones, I think his true legacy should be defined in this show. And in terms of what kind of legacy, we will see, but I think it could dive into a couple potential concepts. The first aspect of the show could touch on is political. Jon Snow is known not to be a political person. He is not great at it. He has hurt himself and his family by not thinking ahead in a political environment.
I'm not going to swear an oath I can't uphold. Talk about my father if you want. Tell me that's the attitude that got him killed. But when enough people make false promises, words stop meaning anything. Then there are no more answers, only better and better lies. And lies won't help us in this fight.
And right now he's a member of the Night's Watch, but also he is allies with the Wildlings. A relationship that's been flipped on its head after hundreds and hundreds of years of hating each other. And with that could come the politics. They follow Tormund, but what happens if the Wildlings find another tribe further north in the lands beyond winter? What is Jon Snow's responsibility to help these Wildlings, even though he's sworn to now the Six Kingdoms? Maybe the political threat could come from the south. Sansa Stark is now the Queen of the North. Maybe she wants to get more territory, now that her brother sits and is probably the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. There's a lot of untapped land north of the Wall that Sansa might want to capture for herself. This is one of many political storylines that I think they could potentially touch on. And how this political storyline relates to Jon Snow's legacy. I literally think they could go as far as Jon Snow making a new kingdom beyond the Wall. But outside of political, you also have the magical. So I thought the Game of Thrones series would really end with a bow tie. The White Walkers are dead, the dragons are gone, and there's a new system of government to really change the way the world works. But we didn't completely get that. First of all, Daenerys died and Drogon flew her away. We don't know where Drogon is. What if Jon Snow walks north of the Wall and Drogon comes to see him? What if Drogon lays eggs? So the storyline is beyond just Jon Snow. It's about the dragons. It could potentially be about the Targaryen legacy. A legacy that Jon needs to protect even though he doesn't want to be a part of it. I don't think they'll do this, but they could dive into the White Walkers again. Jon going north and finding a baby White Walker on a pillar in the lands of Always Winter. There is so much to explore in the lands of Always Winter. It's ridiculous. They could literally add an unlimited amount of conflict. They could even make a storyline like Game of Thrones. Eddard Stark was called to King's Landing to be Hand of the King. What if Bran calls on Jon Snow to go south of the Wall for some reason? And he has to mingle south of the Wall. Last time he was there, he killed the love of his life and he changed history. So that's what I have to say about this show. Let me know down below what you think. Are you excited for this show? Are you not excited for this show? And if this show really does happen, where do you think it will go? Where do you think it will focus? Will it be a short series or will it be a full-blown TV show? Let me know. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.